Welcome guys, it's your boy Adam talking about TRXC, TransEnterix, my entry point, my exit point, if I'm looking to exit in the short term or not, and if you have not invested in the company, should you get in? What future catalysts we have specifically this coming week on Friday. Let's get started. First of all, in a nutshell, what TRXC or TransEnterix company does is basically an innovative company that actually does something called robotic surgery, minimizing the amount of invasive surgery as much as possible. That way we can have less of concern when it comes to surgeries. Now basically the company has been on a massive development that it actually went from under $1 all the way to $7.22. Is it going to have a price point above that? We'll get to that in a second, but first of all, let me tell you who has been buying into the company and how much they have actually acquired. I know that you guys are in love with ARK Invest and how she makes her investments. Sometimes you gotta look out of the box and see who else is making very nice investments. If you look at Wainwright & Co., they have been basically pumping money into companies that have tripled and quadrupled in the past few days. They basically started pumping in money at a direct offering of $70 million worth of TRXC shares. However, they actually increased their position to buy up to $80 million worth of TRXC shares. Wainwright & Co, guys, if you don't know, is the same investor that actually pumped in $130 million into Senseonics, one of the companies that I'm very bullish on for the long term as well. I'm gonna get to that in a separate video, but as for now, Wainwright & Co has basically put in $80 million worth of shares into TRXC. In the meantime, also insider activity has increased from under 1% all the way to 4%. Only goes to show that the company is actually onto something big. All these catalysts that I have just mentioned to you is something, and the future catalyst coming up on the 23rd, this coming Friday, is something completely different. They are going to be basically hosting the Investor Day. TRXC is gonna come out and they're gonna showcase their product to the world. They're gonna say, hey, this is our technology. Not only that, they're gonna actually have actual surgeons, actual doctors who have tried the product, and they will say their own opinion. I bet 99% of the time, they will say positive news. Why do I say that? Because of the recent insider activity. If the insiders see that the physicians are not happy with the product, they are not going to increase their position. With that being said, guys, TRXC is a long-term play for me. I do not advise you to buy in unless you do your own research and due diligence. Now the company basically is expected to grow this coming week. How would you play it if actually you want to get in and you still did not get in, or you want to add more to your position? Here's how I would do it. Do not take this as a financial advice. Let's say that you have $1,000. My first advice is never pump in that $1,000 at 9:30 in the morning of a Monday. The market is very volatile at any time that it opens. Wait for the market to actually cool down. All the day traders or the swing traders take their profit and leave. By 10:30, 11, that's when the market kind of cools down a bit. That's when I would actually put in half of the money that I plan to invest in the company. And then if it dips even further, I'll put the other half. And then I will actually ride it for the long term, as this company is a long-term investment. With that being said, it was a pleasure talking to you guys, and see you next video.